Hey guys, and welcome to Farming Simulator 2017 on West Coast. Boy, is it good to be back on this map. I forgot how much I miss it. Doing all of the Oakfield stuff. So we swapped out the tractors that we had up here. We've now gone for the class. Hopefully it'll do a bit better than the John Deere going up the hills, but horsepower, it's more, yes, but how much more, I honestly couldn't tell you. So I don't know if it'll do too much better. Hopefully it will though. Especially once it gets sped up. We haven't got much to do. Can't remember if we were keeping this stuff or selling it or what the deal was. We'll probably bring up the loader and just load it manually, I think. So we'll probably be doing 2 West Coast videos this week. One today, one Friday, and then Thursdays will be Oakfield. So, as you guys know, Oakfield, I'm kind of in limbo with, so with the new update for that coming out. Yeah, this road. So I'm not too sure how much I really want to get done on that map. That's the annoying thing when this type of stuff happens, but it happens. You know there's going to be a reset. Oh, even this is struggling. What is the deal? Now, this should be about 400 horsepower. I think this one is. If I didn't have to drive it all the way up here, I had the TARDIS mod in, I would totally get the... I just saw I've got the Fendt 1050 in. Put that in there, see what this does. We got 3 on the back? No, we just got 2. Good grief. I wonder what is causing this. Yeah, maybe just the sheer weight of it, presumably. And the hills on this aren't exactly the easiest. It's just a pain in the butt. Especially when I'm full throttle right now, it's just going absolutely nowhere. Weird. So weird. So when do you guys go back to school? I think, well, I know the schools here, where Jess works anyway, they go back on the 8th. Same time Giants actually get back to the offices, which is kind of funny. So is it the same in the UK? I really don't know. Of course, possible, I found out in yesterday's live stream, but feel free to put it in anyway. Get some conversation going down in the comments down below. Alright, lift this up, switch it off. Now, I will apologise if you hear any sniffing and stuff like that. I've got a cold. It's a case of deal with it. There's going to be times where you hear a good old sniff, no doubt. As much as I try not to do it in the videos, it's going to happen. Come on, turn. I wonder what causes it to act like this. Up on the straight and level is okay. Bit of a pain, but hey ho. It's the way the cookie crumbles. It is the way it crumbles. So I was thinking about getting some of the pellets that we've made and sell them off today as well. Possibly looking to buy in the new fields. I've been on about that forever. We'll probably do that once we bring this back to the yard. Oh, did they actually move? Nodders? The nodder flags may actually go up when those do. That'd be kind of neat. They do too. Holy cow! So every time a nodder flag goes up, it's basically when it makes a knot on a bale. That is really neat. I wonder if the whole mechanism turns up. That's pretty cool. Keep the speed, keep the speed, keep the speed. Really want to see if the whole Nodder mechanism moves. 1 mile an hour, are you kidding me? It does. Oh wow. Fair play. Huh. That's pretty cool. See, it's the stuff like that they've got hidden on these mods, which is just breathtaking. But are you really going to notice that? And it's only because I saw the flags go up. I saw the Nodders move. Wow. Hats off to them. They've done a good job on these. It's the smallest details that I think, yeah, that they really need to bother with. Probably not. But it's neat. I'm not going to take anything away from it. I hope we see these balers in the stock game. Not necessarily from them, but just these variations. I'd love to see Chrome back in the game entirely. Hear about these balers more and more nowadays. Alright, I'm going to lift this up, switch it off. We'll go down the hill. I think it'll be easier for it. So this thing is not exactly happy. I believe that is the start of the row there. I'm not sure what horsepower range this is. I'm actually thinking about swapping this tractor out to the newer version of it. The later model. I think physical size is pretty similar. I'll probably just go for the blacktail version on this map. Bit of differentiations from Oakfield. There we go, it's coping better coming downhill. Obviously that's to be expected right there. But there it's slowed right up. Interesting, I wonder what's causing that. I can't full throttle right now. Maybe it's something to do with the MR on the baler. I have really no idea. Right, I think that's pretty much it. So what we'll do is we'll switch this off. We'll leave the header down. We'll eject that bale, eject that bale. That should be 2? Yeah, 2. Unload that. Drive forward. Bingo. And that was us. If there's stuff left in this field, I really don't care. Kind of over the annoyance of trying to bail that field. This one? Yep, sweet. Alrighty. Head back down to the farm. I don't think you guys have seen the drive yet for a while anyway, this one. Today's episode, I don't know how long it will be, to be quite honest with you. Depends how I feel partway through. Ideally around 30 I want to do. Yesterday's video was really short. There's a part of me that really wants to actually hang fire on the record on the other West Coast video. Well, not the West Coast, Oakfield, until I know more of the update, because it's just so discouraging knowing the fact that I'm going to have to restart. So is that really worth spending so much time on stuff right now? And the answer to that is probably no. We could buy new fields and stuff like that, but I think even then we're going to have to redo it all. I think literally the only stuff I'm going to be able to salvage from that game save is the vehicle stuff. Possibly not even that, I don't know. Hopefully, just where they're located. That shouldn't be too much of an issue. There's definitely motors down the road, this thing. At a very quick look at speed. I think we'll see the new update to West Coast actually too. Coming up pretty soon. When Giants get back to the offices. No reason why we shouldn't, I don't think. I'm pretty sure it got uploaded. Almost 100% it got uploaded. Whether it passed or failed, I don't know. But I'm thinking it passed. Or they haven't tested it yet. So if that's the case, I can honestly see when Giants get back to the offices, There's going to be so many damn stuff for them to test or release. I think they've got a backlog to release already, to be quite honest. I really do. Once we get back to the farm, I'm going to quickly pause so I can blow my nose. And we will head down with the semi-trailer and the telehandler. I think maybe the telehandler is already down there. I'm not 100%. Look in here because this is where it'll be. If it's not, there it is. So it's not. I was coming into the yard. I unfolded the stacker, whatever you want to call it. It's just easier keeping it all one rigid body when it's like that, and it doesn't tend to go all over the place. No, I don't think the trailer's actually here. I think. Oh no, there it is. Well, where is our dolly? Ah, the dollies are sweet. So I think so. We'll just use this tractor then. Makes sense. And we can get the telehandler to follow on. We've got so many tractors out and away from the yard right now, it's insane. Alright, I won't bore you with hooking this up. We shall be right back. Alright, got the trailer hooked up to the tractor and the dolly, so we'll get the telehandler here. Love this thing. Hands down, probably one of my favourite telehandlers right now. Other than the stock stuff. Pretty decent. It's a shame you can't put ramps on that trailer. Actually, I don't think it'd be wide enough. Barely. Just to lift that up there. I wonder if we could actually. I highly doubt it. Almost. It'd be kind of funny. We won't. Leave this like that. And Control F if memory says correctly. Yep. Do it 25 so it doesn't get caught up on the trailer. Beacons are on. And away we go. Stacking the bale shouldn't take too long. Yeah, it's something I actually really enjoy doing. It's pretty relaxing, I find, stacking these. Especially with this equipment. The stacker itself. Well, the bale grab, even that's the word I was looking for. The bale grab. Beautiful piece of equipment. I'm surprised no one's ever come out with that as a mod. Doesn't need to be complicated. Clear that way. Clear that way. And away we go. The drive down will probably be pretty interesting. I have to keep at a reasonable speed. And they've both got four-wheel steers, so they can nip around places, and that's not going to slow down one bit, is it? Okay, Michael Schumacher. Speaking of Michael Schumacher, I've actually been playing a bit of Formula 1 again recently. The F1 2017. Amazing game. Love it. Their career in that game is actually really, really damn good. They've done a very good job on this one. I will probably... Seeing how they've improved, I've been bitten by Forza. And stuff that I've been really sort of looking forward to. I don't watch stuff on typically. But I think F1, I'm going to keep an eye on it. Definitely videos when that starts coming out. The 2018 series. Which, I don't know when they usually come out. Oh jeez, that's keeping up quite nicely. But a game definitely worthwhile. Played a little bit of Forza again. I just can't get into it. Motorsport 7. I really don't like what they've done to the career. I think they've completely screwed the game by doing it. They've really scripted you what you can do and what you can't do now. You can't just get a Ford Focus or a Miata or MX-5, whatever you want to call it, for the sake of argument, and build that up all the way to the biggest, the best race car possible that you could in the game, and go for the different classes with one car. They haven't done that this time around, which sucks. They've definitely tailored it and scripted it to them, it seems. The creator of the game, not necessarily the player. Which, if any of you have played the game over Christmas or got it, you'll probably find that out real darn quick. It's a shame. Forza Horizons, I highly recommend that. That's a damn good game, that one. Alright, what we'll do is we'll go probably mid of the field and up to the top there, where it's somewhat flat. Oh, has it got stuck? Yeah, it looks like it is. Probably got stuck on the tractor over there. So us being up here is going to be somewhat level. Alright, let's see what its malfunction was, and where it got stuck by the looks of it. Ah, yeah. I have no idea how you manage that. Talent. Pure talent. Underrated talent. Alright, as I said, we'll go up and grab the ones at the top there. And start our stack. Yeah, it does seem MR's a bit extreme on the hills. I need to check if there's been an update to MR. I've not been on TeamSpeak too much over the festive period, so I don't know, there could well be. It's simply like that. 3 bales picked up. Oh, love it. I don't know about you guys, but what job do you guys find really relaxing on the farm? For me, stacking bales with this thing now has definitely become one of my favourite things to do. And mowing. Mowing the grass, for whatever reason. You don't need to concentrate too much. You just go around, and then up and down. So I've always found that really relaxing in the game. About there. There we go. I don't like that little bounce it does. There's a pain in the butt when it does it. Not sure what it's causing that. It's not locking script on the trailer causing it. Just not too sure though. There's so much grass that we got missed. Actually, at that point, hay by the looks of it. Probably from the windrow. Now, the middle. I don't know if there's a proper way of stacking the trailer, whether you go front back or back front. I would presume you'd probably stack a few on the front and then go towards the back, maybe. Or stack the front and then the back to keep the weight balanced. Tractor of this size, though, you're going to be doing probably something fairly stupid for it to want to be moving all over the place. Now, I am seeing that bale's moved over. I don't know if it's slipping down or whether it's just the way I put it on. Unfortunately, I have noticed on this trailer, bales do jiggle around. You can usually watch them move. And it's not, so it's probably where I placed it. Which is good because I can just bump it on the opposite side and it should be good to go. Which I will probably do in a minute. Actually, what I can do is grab this and then push the rest of them frontwards to the headache rack. I'll probably level him quite a bit. Something else I've been trying to get back into is spin tires too. Hopefully me and the guys can play on a stream at some point, some spin tires, something different. And now Spin Tires Plus has pretty much come out. We, in theory, can have a lot of fun with that. Because that'll make the multiplayer work as a multiplayer should, and not be so scripted into the stuff that they want you to use. That's one thing I don't like with Spin Tires Mud Runner. Same as the ordinary Spin Tires, it was very... You can only use this, this, and this for multiplayer. Yeah, you could use modded maps, but you had to do workarounds. Even now you have to. They're using so much of the base code. I think sooner than later when they add modded maps onto the Steam Workshop... Oh! That was almost bad. Which I'm hoping is going to be sooner than later. That'll be awesome. Also, I've had a lot of people recently say, do I play ETS2? I thought it was... I'm guessing it's new subscribers or whatever, so if you are new, happy to be watching this. Yes, I do play ETS2. I play American Truck Sim, all of that stuff. Play a lot of games, a lot of YouTubers do, just off the channel, for myself. There's a lot of them I find just don't do well on the channel. Myself, I've only ever put up Euro, American Truck Sim, Call of the Wild, but I'm kind of worried if I'll ever put content of that up again. This is good old demonetization crap. And stuff like that. Turmoil we used to do. Turmoil was a lot of fun. I may end up revisiting that. Gold Rush as well. We've started a new game save on Gold Rush, but that's got some bugs in it right now that there's no way I'm putting on the channel because it's a sound glitch bug, so it repeats the same sound. I believe it's of the rocks falling out the bucket of the front loader, and it just gets irritating. So I'll wait until they patch that. I've got the wash plant built, and that's all good to go. I believe actually they've got a DLC coming relatively soon too, which I will probably invest in. I do enjoy the game. I wasn't given it through Playway. Actually, it wasn't even through Playway. It was the publisher, well, the developer of the game. They gave me the keys to that. There we go. I'll probably end up buying it. I would have ended up buying it myself, although it was full of issues. Still is, I think, to be quite honest. Why is everything kicking over that much? Oh well. Next. In the next row, so stacks here, and then we'll be moving on to one of the other lot. So as I say, I wouldn't mind live streaming this week, so something different, especially again Oakfield, until we know what's going on back on that. Maybe a little break from Oakfield, but we could do with it, I think. That's that. Leveled up. That's the one thing. This bale stacker, well, the grab's great. It does have to be level, ideally. Perfecto. I wonder what the telehandler actually handles like with all this weight up front. I can imagine it can be quite the ride with something like this up front. You take it as, although it's hay bales, so they're fairly light considering. There's still a lot of weight there, a lot of material densely packed together. I really don't like the way it jumps like that. That's messed him. Just so I can go a bit further down the field, but run the risk of any accidents. So let's face it, it's probably going to happen. Again, get to where it levels off. And back up here. It's definitely relaxing doing this for sure. Enjoying the scenery. And the sun getting ready to set up in the background. All of the hay that we've missed. That's irritating. I think that's purely the windrow. Leaving clumps and whatever. Definitely won't make for an ideal picture. That'll work around it. Even the bit with of the grass that we missed there. I think we did most of this on a live stream actually. I believe we did anyway. Sorry when I go silent when I line all of this up. Drop that. So I do want to quickly check just to break this up is what crop we got where. Field 10's growing, 15's growing, 15's actually almost ready to harvest, sweet. 16 is ready to harvest. What is in 16? Ah, that's right, we were going to do a corn harvest. Ah, sweet. Cool. I remember that now. You know what, maybe we will end up doing some videos and live streams on this week. Oh crap. Be nice to me, come on now. I see that bale's a little off there. Gonna have to. That's gonna be on the outside, so it's not too bad. We can just shove it forward a bit. Gonna need to move that forward a few as well. So actually, I'm just thinking I'll probably do a Euro Truck video for Friday. And then we've got an Oakfield video for tomorrow. Maybe we'll just do another West Coast. I think you guys will understand, and we will probably be harvesting by the looks of it, our fast time on this. Doing some animal stuff, and then looking after that, the corn that we've got to cut. Which is, I believe, it's not the first time, but first time in a long time that we've done any corn harvesting. Maybe done some on the American map actually. I really can't remember. And now I brought that up, you may be wondering why didn't you go back to that? Just the interest wasn't there. I lost interest as well, to be quite honest, and so did a lot of other people it seemed. And the clear factor is when the videos don't get the views that I feel they're supposed to, kind of clear a cut that people aren't interested anymore. And that definitely was the case with that. So it looks like we're going to go 3 high. We could probably go 4, but I'd rather not. No, I didn't want wood. There we go. What time is it? Yeah, we'll go out and grab this stack here. Be rude not to. And then we'll call it quits for today. Then I will go ahead and either load up Oakfield and see what is there, or possibly jump right back into this map. Or maybe I will leave it for today recording wise and get these rendered. Which I think I will do actually. Yeah, it's later in the day. I'm not feeling the greatest, so maybe I'll record these Tuesday. Or the rest of the week in Tuesday, maybe I'm feeling a bit better then. I think that is what I shall do actually. And drop. Alrighty, actually, I need to stay like that. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. I will bid you farewell for now. We'll be back with you tomorrow on a farming simulator map, whether it's West Coast or Oakfield, I have no idea. All depends on a lot of different stuffs. So until next time guys, see you on the flip side. Later.